Welcome back. My name is Cindy, and on this channel, I help you to pinpoint ways on how to improve your romantic and parental relationships. In this video, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the season 12 premiere of Married at First Sight. So be sure to like this video, subscribe, and click that notification bell. So it is season 12 and it's episode 1. We're meeting all the new couples. It is an interesting bunch to say the least. We have our first interracial couple. I don't believe that has happened in the history of Married at First Sight. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds. We also have people who've been engaged more than once, someone who has been married before. So there's going to be a lot to unpack in this season. I do have my predictions. I might say them at the end, but let's jump into the couples. So let's start with Vincent and Brianna. They're both 28 years old. Vincent is an auto broker and he is looking to have a wife and be a family man. He mentioned how his father was not in the picture when he was growing up. So he's looking forward to being a provider and a father to his children. Then we have Miss Brianna. She's an engineer. She's very type A. She likes everything to be organized. She seems really serious, but she does also have like a silly side. She kind of reminds me of Karen from season 11. I think she's going to have some walls up. Next, we have Eric and Virginia. Eric is 34, Virginia is 26. Eric is a pilot. He's established. He's reached a lot of his goals. He's also been married before, so this is an interesting twist. When I think about Married at First Sight, I think about first marriages, and I think this is the first time that they've had someone who has been married before. So it's going to be interesting to see how he connects with Virginia. She, on the other hand, is a party girl. She likes to go out. She likes to have fun. Bachelorette party, getting wasted, throwing up in the bathroom, being a whole hot mess. She is a child of divorce, and her dad was not here for it. He was like, well, if anything, I will catch your wedding on TV. I was like, no, he didn't say he gonna catch the wedding on TV. But I guess we'll see how this is going to unfold. Next, we have Haley and Jacob. There's a 10-year gap. Haley's 28, Jacob is 38. And Haley said something about having 2 serious relationships, but she's been single for 7 years. So her last relationship was, I guess, around when she was 21. So I can't imagine having 2 serious relationships by the time you're 21. And her last relationship was on again, off again, and the guy ended up having a baby with someone else, which is a big ouch. And I can see why she might have not wanted to be in a relationship. I'm interested to see how she's going to connect with Jacob. He's almost 40, so he's trying to find love before he gets to be 40. He's nerdy. He seems to have like some commitment issues. He didn't date for a while. And then he also made an interesting point about the apps being something that gives people too much of an opportunity to keep their options open, because the app is tempting to date here, there, everywhere. So I thought that was an interesting point for him to make. And I am excited to see how they come together. Next, we have Clara and Ryan. Clara is 27, Ryan is 29. Clara is a free spirit. She's kind of out there. She speaks her mind. She was giving me Ashley Simpson vibes, and she kind of looked like Anna Nicole Smith. Did anybody else notice that? Ryan, on the other hand, he's very calculated. He likes routines. He does the same thing every single day. They're going to be the first ones to be married next week. And I thought it was really sweet of Ryan to write that beautiful letter to her and to also do the blindfold. I thought it was really cute that he wanted to have physical touch be part of their moment in getting to know each other, especially with, the lack of human connection that we've been having during this pandemic. So I am super excited to see how these two come together. Last, we have Chris and Paige. Chris is 27, Paige is 26. Chris, he is quite a character to say the least. He comes across a little obnoxious. I mean, they both say that they are into the church, they, believe in God, and in the same breath, they're talking about how freaky they want to be. He is a restaurant owner, but he spends $3,000 to $4,000 on takeout, which is really weird to me. They both want to have children. Chris said something about 7 kids so he can carry on the family name. And he also did that stunt at the bachelor party, bringing that blow-up doll, which was really awkward. I can't pinpoint whether or not he's going to take this process serious, because he seems like he might be on for the show just for the cameras to get attention. He also spoke about how he was engaged 3 months ago. So that is a clear red flag to me. Being engaged is a serious step. Paige is a realtor. She has her stuff together. She's looking to be in a submissive role where her husband can't take charge. So they do have that in common, because Chris said something about him wanting a submissive wife as well. And there's nothing wrong with being submissive. Some people think the word submissive is negative. I don't really think so. I mean, I understand that it's good to be independent, but it's also good to know when to give each other the room and space to take on the roles in the marriage that you agree to have. I found it very interesting that her brother was really coming down on her in a sense where he was almost projecting his own experience of being married, newly married, and how much work it takes. And I think everybody's experience is their own experience. Married at first sight sounds like a crazy idea, but getting to know someone is an ongoing process. You could be with someone for three months or 10 years, and you're still in the getting to know that person phase. So I am interested in seeing how this unfolds, because Chris doesn't seem to be a very genuine person. He seems like, I don't know, something about him makes it feel like he's putting on a show for the cameras, but at the same time, this might be who he really is. So my predictions: Vincent and Brianna, I feel like they're going to make it. They're both go-getters. Vincent is going to bring in that warm, soft, fuzzy feeling that I think Brianna needs in her life, to be a little bit less serious and to be open. So I think they're gonna make it. Clara and Ryan, they're kind of up in the air for me. I mean, they can either balance each other out, or it can be like oil and vinegar. So we'll have to see how that goes. Eric and Virginia, I'm not sure, guys. I don't think they're gonna work out. I mean, they just seem like two totally different people. Eric has been married before, and he's looking to settle down and start a life with someone. And Virginia, she is like a party girl, and she wants to still be going out, having drinks, getting wasted, throwing up at the toilet. Like, it's just too much. So I'm not sure they're gonna make it. Chris and Paige, this one's a tough one, guys. I'm not sure they're gonna make it, because although Paige said that she's up to being in a submissive role, they're both alpha type. They're both forward, and Paige has her stuff together. She's a strong woman, and she knows what she wants. Chris, on the other hand, seems to want a hot, sexy trophy wife that's going to let him kind of dictate and do what he wants to do in the relationship. So this one, I'm leaning more towards, I don't think they're going to make it, guys. With Haley and Jacob, I think they're going to actually make it. Even though there's that 10-year age gap, Haley seems very mature for her age. I can't wait until next week to see how these weddings are going to unfold. So be sure to subscribe. I will catch you in my next video. Bye for now.